Va, let's go. Wake up early every day. Eat the same breakfast: 3 egg whites and 1 whole egg with watermelon, my beet juice. Take a shower. Get ready to go to the gym. Once we get to the gym, everything is planned out. Coach already has it planned out for the week, and we just work hard. We just work hard. We like to push each other to the limits. Me and my whole team. We like to be better each and every day, and that's what we do. After I get home, after a great workout, I get home, do a little bit of running, and then I got the rest of the day for myself. I kind of go to sleep, rest my mind, read books, just to, you know, have something to do during the day, and I do that every single day of my life. I mean, it wasn't a dream of mine since I was a kid, and now I'm actually living the dream. So I'm happy to be where I am today. The team is always, you know, it's something that everybody has to put their effort in, and I think my family is a big part of that because they help me through everything I go through. I mean, I'm a 17-year-old kid, and they've always been there for me. So any question I have, anything I don't know what to do, you know, with it, they help me out, and really grateful to have that type of parents. I think I've grown a lot, not just as high in weight, as I've grown as a fighter, as a man. I've learned a lot, I've seen a lot of things, and again, I'm just very blessed to be where I am today, working towards my dream, and have a great family and great team behind me. I think I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to be where I am. On the way to the gym, about to get some workout in. Getting ready for September 4th. Man, I'm happy, grateful, and ready to put on the show.
Hey, there we go. The X is my cortadito. Pan cubano. Thank you. Okay. Yes, sir. I also have a cortadito in there. What's up, bro?
2016. All the pictures are around 2016, 17. All of them. Man, it's been a long journey, but we're making it happen. Making it happen. Happy. Team is good, and just happy to be where I am, bro. Just happy to be where I am. Kobe, yes sir. What's up, guys? I got a couple interviews today, starting with 7th night of the ticket, Miami, with Brandon Tobin. Then I got Telemundo, where we'll be talking about my fight and what's going on in camp. I mean, it's been a great journey. This is like my 5th interview with Brandon, and man, just happy, and let's have a good conversation.
Fue ayer que estábamos sentados en este mismo gimnasio con una de las promesas más grandes del boxeo en Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. En este momento firmaba como el boxeador más joven, firma Top Rank, valga la redundancia, y ahora lo tenemos aquí.
Hey, we're doing some shadow box, getting warm up before sparring.
You know, quite a lot has changed in terms of his height, his weight, his fighting style. You know, he was always small for his weight class, so he was kind of that aggressive little boxer that was just going to be on you all the time. So we had to kind of transition him into more of a pro style, and I think that 1 year break between the amateurs and actually having his debut was great because we had that time to, you know, just settle him in a little bit and sit on his punches and not be as aggressive, and now utilize his height that, you know, he gained in like the last year and a half. So, cause he did grow from, I mean, it was like 5 foot nothing to almost 6 feet tall over a year and a half span. So. Well, it's exciting, you know, having your first fighter signed with, you know, with a big promotional company like Top Rank, and knowing that, you know, he's been with me, you know, throughout the whole track, which was nice. You know, we're looking forward to, you know, what Top Rank has in store for him, and you know, just seeing what comes out of it. You know, he's going to be a world champion, definitely, but you know, I want to, you know, taking that roller coaster ride is going to be nice. It's nice to fight at home, you know. Preparation's been going great. You know, it's funny, you know, a lot of people are saying they haven't been sparring and stuff like that because of the pandemic. I think this camp Xander's had the most sparring. So in terms of preparation, he's ready to go. You know, we've done everything, you know, up to this point correctly. His weight's fine, and he's gonna do great. He's gonna do great.
Doing dumbbell single arm bench.
I got you.
Rotational presses.
Yes, sir.
And we'll hit the incline press there.
All right.
All right?
Yes, sir. Cool. What we got for warm up?
Well, B's and T's.
B's.
B's, T's.
How many?
8.
8 rounds. Yes, sir.
I'm Pedro. I'm his strength and conditioning coach. Been working with Bomberitos for about 15 years. Been working with Xander for about 3 years now. Xander started off in our youth program, coming down in the afternoons, and slowly he transitioned into the pros. And in the small 2 years he's been really focused on the professional side of things. He's actually developed as far as his strength increased, his footwork has gotten better, his speed and overall endurance has gotten better as well. Sometimes we forget he's 17. His maturity level, I think his ability to lead a session, have guys come in from all over the world that don't speak the same language, and he's able to just lead them assertively, get them where they need to be a role model as far as his work ethic, always leads off in the front of the line, always looking to come down here first, get the warm-up going, doesn't sit around and wait for us to get ready, because, you know, him working alongside the pros have actually, I think, showed him that. People like Frank Gore, who've been in the league forever, Shade, LaShawn McCoy, who's both avid, you know, boxing fans. So that ability, and then also being able to work with people like Udonis Haslam, who've come into here, they sat down and talked to him, you know, being local guys, I think that also helps him as well.
think I met Xander when he was about, I don't know, either 12 or 13, I think. And I was taller than him, and I'm like 5'2", so now he's ginormous. He's just and just what a great kid. He's really developed extremely well, and just watching his progress physically has been amazing to observe. Sometimes we have to deal with some foot issues with him, just so much bouncing and so much ankle and footwork that boxers do, that we tend to have to work on that a little bit. And as he's grown, there's been a couple little things I think were kind of growth related, because he grew drastically. I mean, he just shot up a lot, and that could throw your performance off a little bit, because all of a sudden you have different limb lengths. You're not used to dealing with that type of muscle growth, or the bones grow faster than the muscles, and you have to balance it out, and we kind of help with that. If you look now, he's got the motion that he didn't have before, and what we did was just activate the muscles that actually do that job. Instead of releasing it with the stretch, we got them to work a little better. So now go ahead and stand up and check that position.
Oh yeah, less. It feels smoother now when I rotate.
Your hip feels a little easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it feels like in balance, like it feels like I'm rotating and I'm in there. I'm sitting there, so.
Nice.
Done for the day. Now ready to go home, eat something, get some sleep.
My name is Peter Khan. I'm the CEO and president of Fight Game Advisors. I am the manager for Xander Zayas, and I've been working with Xander now just over 2 years. The last year of his amateur career, we sat down and made the decision that he was going to turn pro. It's been a great journey so far, from getting him signed to Top Rank as the youngest fighter ever at 16 years old, and watching him begin that journey, making his pro debut in October of 2019. He's now 4-0 with 3 KOs as we enter September 4th, the eve of his 18th birthday. Where he will be fighting his 5th fight, which this time will be in Kissimmee, Florida, on Telemundo, and also happens to be the first fight since the pandemic, and his 3rd fight of 2020. Working with Xander has been an equally unbelievable experience for me. I've been in this business for 25 years, managed many fighters, I've worked with every major promoter, and there's a time when you feel like certain fighters come around once in a lifetime or once in a career span, and that's how I feel about Xander. I feel like he has the potential to be a true superstar. As you can see, he puts the hard work in the gym. We have a great team, unbelievable support system with his parents, with Orlando and Yaitza, his sister Ariana, his coach Javier Centeno. I've known Javier for 20 years, and he's the one that opened the door. I've known Xander since he was probably 13, and it was Javier that expressed to Xander and family that I'd be the right guy to help guide his career. So, what you've been seeing over the past day has been, Xander's typical routine, his work ethic. Hard to believe that he's only 17 years old, and he has the maturity and the, like I said, the work ethic to be successful. So, it's just been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to so much right now. Just looking forward to one fight at a time. As I always expressed to Xander, the one thing you can't shortcut in this business and in this sport is experience. So, we're taking it one fight at a time, and before every fight I tell him a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and each one of these fights is another step in that journey toward becoming a superstar and a world champion. Xander has the champion mindset, and I have no doubt that he is going to be successful and he's going to be Puerto Rico's next big superstar.
Well, you know, everybody in Puerto Rico calls me that. They call me Cuba. So, you know, it was used for him to call me like that. He also called me Dad sometimes. It depends on what the mood is. But I love for him to call me like that because that's how he met me, you know. And I'm his dad, but I'm also his best friend, you know. And I want him to always look at me like one of his best friends. And I remember one time, the first years we came over here, it was kind of tough for Xander because he had to adjust to the USA style of boxing. And he went back to Puerto Rico for vacation, and then when he came, he was out of shape. And he lost a couple of fights after he came back. And then I told him, what do you want to do? I asked him, and he said, I want to be #1 in the country. I trust Javier with my life, you know, and he has taken Xander to every tournament, even without me. And I trust Xander to Javier with my eyes closed. So when he talked to us about Peter Khan, you know, I said, if that's what you think, if you know Peter Khan for 20 years, Peter Khan is your friend, that's the guy we want. And then we met Peter, and he was, you know, he was on the same page. He was the right chemistry. Peter is a tremendous guy. You know, we love him. He's part of our family. But the first time we met Bob Arum, it was amazing. You know, Xander came in first into the office, and right after was my wife, Yaisa. And you know, when you met Yaisa, she's a beautiful woman, and she's very tall. Imagine Yaisa in high heels. She's like 6'4". So when Bob Arum saw her, he went like, wow, Xander, you can be a heavyweight. It was a great moment, you know. And then we sit down, we talk. Bob Arum is, what I can say, he's a legend. I believe he's the promoter of the century, you know. He has built many champions, all of the champions. Muhammad Ali, De La Hoya, Pacquiao, Xander, favorite boxer, Miguel Cotto, Mayweather. So, you know, it was the right fit for Xander to be in, and it was his dream company to sign with. So it was perfect. You can expect a great show. You know, Xander is doing super good in the sparrings he's doing. He has over 90 rounds of sparring. He's ready to go. He wants to put on a show, and he's gonna do it.
Almost 8 p.m. It's been a great work, great day. Getting ready for tomorrow, do the same thing. And thank you for joining me in Xander's Fight Life.